Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Guess what? People in chat have been asking, and I've been trying to ignore answering until we were technically on YouTube. Welcome. So people have been asking, Ryan, do you think you'll finish the game today? I think yes. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. And they're like, oh, okay, you must have left your factory running all night. Oh, okay, you must have this or that. Guess what? I turned on my... Oh, Jesus Christ. I turned on my compass. I turned on some settings or some settings on my map. And I dug around and I found the source of all of our dismantling crates. I'm pretty sure we found them. So now all we have to do is find the 850 nuclear pasta that we accidentally put in one of these things. So that's what I'm going to be doing today to start stream. I'm pretty sure we found them. There's a whole bunch of them on this random floor. It's floor number 9. Tony says, hey, how annoying is it when people send emails with subject lines in all caps? So, question for you. What the fuck? There's 4 summer sloops in here? Oh my god. That's amazing. Here's a question for you. Just the subject line or the entire email? I think the entire email is obviously like this person is struggling with technology. If they're like putting the subject line all caps, but then the rest of the body of the email has perfect like capitalization and punctuation, I think that is a worse sin than using the entire email in all caps. These are like loot boxes, random amazing resources to be found. I know, I'm freaking stoked, dude. We got 4 summer sloops. I haven't had those in forever. Luckily, just the subject line. If I got an actual email in all caps, I would have different concerns. So hear me out. I think it's worse to have subject line all caps than it is to have the entire email in all caps. So I'll tell you a story. I did have my car insurance person for like 10 years of my life never ever sent an email or a text message that wasn't holy fucking shit. Oh, we found him! Let's go! Never sent me a message that wasn't entirely all caps. Text or email. At that point, you just assume the keyboard is broken / they don't know technology enough. And you just sort of get it in your head that that's how they speak. That like that's kind of what they're that's just how they use the technology, you know? That's how I am foreseeing it at least. Like, that's how I'm picturing it at least. If they all caps the subject line but not the email, they specifically yelled at you. You know? They specifically fucking yelled at you. And that's rude. That's not good. Get rid of some random shit. This is our, we're feeding all of this into the awesome sink for coupons. A coworker writes in all caps a lot of the time, but thankfully not in email. What is it like to live inside of their brain, do you think? If all of the language that you were processing was like kind of all caps in nature, that would be so... I feel like that would change the way I feel about the world if the language I was processing was mentally in all caps. Does that make sense? It would like... Yeah, I don't know. That would really bum me out. All right, let's go get the rest of this. Cam says, oh, you're saying physically writes with a pen. Okay. So I will say, my father does that. My father does not know how to write lowercase letters when he writes. He just writes small. I think I've told this story before. He just writes small and large uppercase letters. Ryan, do you have a Switch 2 yet? I just got mine. Kind of underwhelmed. What are you underwhelmed about? Yeah, I've got one. Megan and I have been playing Mario Kart World on it pretty constantly, like almost every night, because Megan is in love with that game and I'm also kind of loving it. What's that noise? What's that noise? Are you hearing that? I'm playing Majora's Mask on it. Underwhelmed by not many games for it. I don't know. I mean, I did just come out, right? I love it. I think it's I think the like I think it's okay, that is Wait, do I have too many? Oh fuck, I have too many items in here. Okay, this works out. We need 850. That's like 200. That's, I think that's just basically close enough. Whatever. Hello, I need this. I need that right there. Shit, how do I get that out of there? I guess I just do this. I only play Mario and Zelda on it because I have a PS5 for everything else. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I loved it. I think the console itself, I'm like really impressed with. Like, it feels awesome. I'm excited to see what comes on it. I'm excited to eventually play Tears of the Kingdom on it. I'm excited to eventually, you know, I'm stoked for it. Also, Mario Kart World. Has anybody else played Mario Kart World? That game's fucking amazing. I'm like kind of amazed by it. Ow, I just took, oh my god, I nearly died. I'm kind of amazed by how fun that game is. I played it for 5 hours. I was super disappointed. You were disappointed? Have you been playing Knockout? Did you play any Knockout? I feel like Knockout is the most fun I've had in so long. It's really hard to win. Oh my god. Okay, we can launch our last milestone of Phase 5. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button.
Milestone reached. The
And
Blueprint
then
Designer Mark III allows for 20% increased blueprint size in all dimensions, for an overall 71.2% increase in volume. Sadly, I doubt we will see equivalent increases in your efficiency.
Sadly, I think you're probably correct. We have all the nuclear pasta we need. We are currently working on AI expansion servers and ballistic drives. So let's go check on that stuff. And let's go ahead and take these dismantle crates off of the radar because I no longer need that. We'll put... There we go. Sassy AI. Oh, so sassy. To be honest, I'm not a big Mario Kart player. I still think Mario Kart 8 was better, though. You can play Wind Waker on Switch Online. Now I'm waiting for Twilight Princess. What are the... So what are those... What are the Zelda games you can play on Nintendo Switch Online right now? Oh shit, I think game volume did go down. I don't know what, how did that happen? Shammy, you have good ears. Somehow desktop game volume went down. I didn't even do that on purpose. My bad. Hopefully it's back up now. Bro, what a question. So many of them? I want the Zelda re-releases to be a non-subscription thing. You want to like purchase each individual re-release. I think that's fair. I get that. I also understand why they've done it as a subscription thing. I mean, I think they're trying to sell like sell Nintendo Switch Online as like a solution to a lot of different like consumer, like to solve a lot of different consumer problems all at once. Which I don't think is bad. I've seen worse I've seen worse subscription services, that's for sure. Okay, let's check on this real quick and just see. We're meant to make 256. We are literally done. So the only thing we need right now is ballistic warp drives. Holy shit. Is my inventory... Does it have space? Yes, it does. We'll take these. Thank you very much. Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD exist as improved versions. They're locked to the Wii U. Oh, that's right. I think you told me that. Zelda 1/2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Oracle Games, Minish Cap. How many Oracle games are there? Is it a lot? So we need to go turn that in. But first, let's see if we can't get Ballistic Drive going. We're so close. We're so close. Yo, Failkin. No pressure. Do you have a vote on what game I play in the month of October? You are a subscriber who already subscribed this month, so you get to vote between Little Nightmares 2, Amnesia the Bunker, Alan Wake, or Resident Evil 4. Exclamation Subwars for more information. How many hours do you have in this game? Oh my god. It's a lot. Let me look. It's like 260. 262. It's been a lot. So we need singularity cells. Let's check this first. Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages are the two. Okay, so singularity cells go here. I do need them on the belt. So we are also going to knock them down this way. How much of that is idle time? I mean, a decent amount of it. So probably about 40 hours is idle time during Fixmas. And then maybe another 10 hours since then, if that. Honestly, most of the idle time has been just like upgrading the bus. Like, I spent a lot of time off camera to go around and individually go boom, 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 boom. In order to upgrade between, like, Princess, I've been upgrading between Mach 1 and Mach... I upgraded between, like, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 5, Mark 5 and 6 most recently. So. Failkin's choosing Resident Evil. Okay, I got you. Thanks, Failkin. Hell yeah. Making it a close race. Resident Evil's up to 7. Thank you. No, Katilla. Don't be trying to convince. It's too late. 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 Katilla, it's too late. So this one is what? 74? This is Neural Proton. Neural Quantum Peas. What is this one again? This is probably, it's Nuclear Pasta. Then... $76 should be singularity cells. What's your current knowledge of the Zelda timeline? It's a loaded question, sorry. Poppy, I love that question. Unfortunately, I don't really want to answer it on stream, and I'll tell you why. Partially, the answer is I have no fucking idea. I don't think I really have any knowledge of the Zelda timeline, basically. The second thing is I don't want to... we try to generally keep stream a little free of, like, deeply invested Zelda conversations that would be spoilers for other games and or... Because we have a lot of people on stream who have not yet played Majora's Mask, but they have played Ocarina of Time or etc. So we try to be a little careful. On stream. Do you think this is a game? I missed this comment. Ryan knowing something, not my... I honestly... Okay, hear me out. Reb says, do you think this is a game you could return to at some point? I really feel like starting another factory. Absolutely, Rebecca. Probably the minute I finish streaming this game, I will be playing it in my free time. I want to start a new one. Hear me out. Here's why I don't feel like I have a huge like Zelda lore or timeline knowledge to drop on you all. Because playing the games that I've played blind, I don't think it's I don't think anybody playing the games that I have played blind is going to exit those games and be like, yes, I have a working knowledge of how all of these games interact in a like timeline way. I don't think they're like, at this point I'm like, it doesn't work. There is no timeline. Like, kind of my answer is like, nope. There is no timeline. They're all standalone. That's how I feel. And not all completely standalone, but you know, like entries in a series. Other than that, it seems. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to having that potentially challenged, potentially changed as we play more. I don't really know. I'll be amazed if there is an explanation that explains it all, but I'll also be excited to know that. In my opinion, the timeline doesn't matter in relation to what the games are going for. Luke, I love that. Can I say something controversial? I've never played a single Zelda game. I don't think that's controversial. I think that is just a fact. You haven't played any. Now, if you said, I don't think Zelda games are worth playing, that would be controversial. Now, that would be pretty fucking controversial, I would say. Okay, so we need, on this floor, we need 74. Nope. For balls, we need Super P, Dark Matter Crystal, Singularity Cell. So we need 4, 5, 6. We need Super P, Super P. Is that one of these? It probably is one of these, but I never remember which one. I didn't update my... There it is. I didn't update my blueprint, so it doesn't have labels. Okay, so that's Super P. We need thermal prop rockets and dark matter crystal, which should be down here. I think it might be this one, actually. I know you probably can't answer this. Are you going to stick with 3D or 2D Zelda? I don't know. Whichever one appeals to me more. I did get a really compelling DM from somebody yesterday that said that I'll walk you through right now. I got a really compelling DM yesterday trying to convince me about what my next Zelda game should be. I think The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker would be the perfect next game after Majora's Mask. Here's why. Then they wrote a 5-paragraph essay. I'm just kidding. They just have some bullet points. Keeps the 3D journey going after Ocarina and Majora. Wind Waker is the natural next step in the series without spoiling future games. 2, it's got a whole new vibe. Majora's Mask has the vibe we know it has. Wind Waker, however, is bright, adventurous, full of charm. It'll feel like a change of pace. Thermal prop rocket is that one. It's a fan favorite. No spoiler issues. It's safe to play now without ruining surprises in later games. It balances the lineup. If Link's Awakening is the next top-down option, Wind Waker is the best 3D option to round out his playthrough order. That one, I don't exactly understand that point, but I don't know that that is a problem. I just don't know what it means. Exactly. Wind Waker would be my recommendation as well, for what it's worth. Link's Awakening is not the next 2D. Like I said, I got no fucking idea. What's the next 2D? I don't know. Like, in terms of, like, what I should play. Okay, so this is everything. Let's go ahead and get these producing. Because I think the biggest problem for our factory right now is going to be getting these Ballistic Warp Drives made at a rate that we can finish this game in the next 3 hours. And by that, I mean 2 hours and 45 minutes. Because that's about how much time I got left. Or I gotta leave. my first time watching Satisfactory. Why are you holding a starfish? This is bacon. It's a bacon mushroom. It heals my health. This is coffee. It is indeed all about the rate on the last item. That's been my experience in the phases so far. Is that gonna work? Because it's clipping. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep. Perfect. I'm also pretty nervous about our ability to produce dark matter crystal. Because we're producing it, but we're producing it on like 5 different levels, like literal levels of the factory, and I'm not sure. Only one of them is being belted, so. Okay, so let me read the let me engage with the argument about what the next 2D game should be. Link Between Worlds, Tony says. Nayrist says Oracle games. Somebody says Link's Awakening. Minish Cap could be fun as a change of pace, but Link Between Worlds for continuity. I'd like to petition for either maximum or minimum Tingle presence in the next game. Probably Oracle games, maybe Link Between Worlds. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be very honest with you. My conception of what I should play next falls off hardcore. Here are the Zelda games I have strong opinions about. Tears of the Kingdom and Majora's Mask, and we're playing one of those. So at this point, we're kind of like I'm sort of out of opinions. I knew Ocarina of Time made a lot of sense. I knew Majora's Mask was a natural follow-up to that I wouldn't want to like forget the controls and the like references and etc. And then from there, I really don't know. So. What about Link's crossbow training? Never heard of it before, and I'm not kidding. I don't think I've heard of that before. Is that a real game? You could absolutely. So like, there's some if you like fit the game name into a certain formula, you could absolutely convince me that a Zelda game exists that is not actually real. Zorafins, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. Too bad Ryan's not allowed to play Tears of the Kingdom for another 380 days. Listen, you're going to scare people when you say shit like that. I mean, that's exactly right. I will not be playing Tears of the Kingdom for another 380 days. It's been at least 380 already. What's another 380? Skyward Sword before Tears of the Kingdom? Really? This is brand new to me. I've never heard this before. Should I have played Skyward Sword before Breath of the Wild, though? Be as non-specific as you can possibly be. Please do not tell me any shit about why. I don't want to know. I hear this opinion. I have no reason to not believe you. But kind of the last thing I want right now is another reason to delay Tears of the Kingdom. People say no, yes. No, fuck that. You don't need to play any Zelda game before Tears of the Kingdom. Uh-oh. Exclamation away in chat. All right, probably time to move on from Zelda. I think we might be getting a little too... Kind of like I mentioned earlier, we might be getting a little bit too into the weeds. All right, new topic, chat. What do we want to talk about? I'll take into consideration the Skyward Sword information. I don't know that I'll do anything with it, but I'll take it into consideration. Would you guess real or fake? Link, Faces of Evil. That sounds real as hell. Is that real? Now I'm nervous that it's fake. Is it fake? Let's talk about when you're playing Fallout 3. Let's talk about when I get to Oblivion. I'm gonna play Pikmin 2 eventually. It's just a matter of when, not if. It's really funny to have conversations like this as I'm playing so many games right now and just fucking... Like, I'm having the best time ever, but I'm just absolutely cranking out video games right now. It's awesome. It's such a good problem to have. I'm so lucky. Hello? Will you connect? Why aren't you connecting? There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why aren't you connecting? How the fuck is this shit going backwards? Wait, what? How did we get items on this belt going the wrong direction? I don't even know how that happened. Surprised people don't bring up the best Zelda game, Disco Elysium. I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. Is that just slightly too far? Is this also facing the wrong way? What's going on here? There we go. Okay. One of these belts is empty. The thermal prop rocket. No, thermal prop rocket is just not plugged in from down here. Okay. So you're going. Okay. Whew. Hi, Formy. How's it going? I'd love to see the ever popular Zelda game, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Speaking of games, guys, did you hear there's going to be a Life is Strange TV show? I did not hear that. I see you've made some good P5 progress. My goal is to finish it today. We technically already have our AI expansion servers produced and done. Yeah. Ryan, assuming you finished today, can you do a stream tomorrow where we show you other people's factories? Yes, we should talk. Shammy, thank you so much for the prompt, because we should definitely talk about this. So, I don't know. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do this. We should absolutely get to what you're talking about, but let's start somewhere else. Question for you guys. Would you want to do a prediction about whether or not I finish the game today? If we do it, you're probably going to need to have a conversation on Discord that I'm not a part of about how close I actually am, because if you have any knowledge about the game, then you definitely have an opinion, and I don't have an opinion because I don't know if there's anything after this. There's a real chance that there's something after completing Phase 5 that I don't know about, and I don't want to find out about it from a prediction on Twitch. You know, I want to find out by doing it. So, if you guys want that, the disclaimer would be, if you have no idea, you should go to Spoilery Discussion channel on Discord, and maybe people can give you a clue in terms of like how close we are or something like that. If you're down for that. And I won't look at the prediction, because if it's 99% pink, then that will be a little bit of a bummer. But, you know, if you guys are down for that, let's give it like maybe a couple minutes for people to talk about it in Discord, and then we can run a prediction here in a couple minutes. The next thing to say is absolutely is what Shammy's talking about, which is if we're if we're maybe going to finish the game today, which I think is very possible, we should talk about start planning a lore stream. Allowing me to see other people's builds, allowing for front seating, because that might happen as early as like tomorrow. I don't know if people in spoilery discussion channel have people been like thinking about stuff they would like to potentially show us or show me or anything like that. Do we have an idea of what might make for a good spoilery channel? Sorry, lore stream, quote unquote. Next factory game, Dyson Sphere Program. I've already played it. I've already beaten it, actually. I played Factorio, Dyson Sphere Program, and this one. And there are playthroughs of all of them on YouTube if you're curious about it. I do have one major comment I've been saving for the last 150 episodes. I am very interested to hear that. I can't believe it's almost done. I can't believe it's almost done. Yeah, shout out to the exclamation playthroughs. So we should probably just summer sloop these immediately and power shard them. The power could be interesting, but summer slooping... power might be interesting. I thought we should be around the 55 range, right? Summer slooping here makes a lot of sense. And frankly, we can actually go remove summer sloops probably from diamonds. Because I don't know that we need that many diamonds at this exact second. And then we need to go back up there and figure out what it is that's not being produced fast enough. Because something is not being produced fast enough. I don't know what it is, though. Can we suggest videos or showcases or clips of other people for you to watch? You could definitely suggest them. There's always a... I just might say no. I might say no because there's always a potential with other people's clips that I don't want to steal other people's content. I don't want to get DMCA'd. Depending on the stuff, depending on all that shit, I may not watch them. But I'm too busy watching blueprints for a full Dyson playthrough. Honestly, the Dyson playthrough was kind of... It took forever, and it also... the game has actually changed a lot. Dyson Sphere Program has changed a lot since I last played it. So, yes, we are out of Dark Matter Crystal. Okay, that's exactly what I thought we would be out of, so we should think about this. All right, let's do it. These take... These are 5 per minute, but we do not have enough Dark Matter Crystal to make them run. So, we also should probably keep you in summer sloops because you don't... We need more singularity cells. All right, let's go get Dark Matter Crystal.
27 is 3 to the 3rd, which is neat. Also, I'm 27 BTW. Also, that's how many votes you should add to Alan Wake on my behalf.
I'll add one vote.
Tutorial BTW.
I'll add absolutely one vote to Alan Wake for your behalf. We're up to 13. Alan Wake takes a 2-point lead. Artifice, thanks for the 27 months and happy 27th birthday, King. I don't know when it was, but okay, we can just clear our to-do list for now. Thanks, Artifice. What's the appeal of factory games? What do you think the appeal might be? Do you see anything appealing about them for you personally? There's a lot of different... I mean, what's the appeal of Minecraft? There's a million different potential, reasons a game like this could be appealing. I've got mine. Other people have theirs. There's quite a few YouTube Satisfactory vids out there where people regularly watch them to react, so they've been easily cleared. You mean like cleared from a DMCA perspective? Yeah, feel free to list those. There's a pretty Reddit famous factory where the guy released his save file. Are you open to loading up someone else's save file? Interesting. I'm open to it. I would say at this stage of the game, we can collect all kinds of shit for a lore stream. Anything is possible. In the moment, I may decide against some of the stuff, but in the moment, anything is possible. Oh yeah, we're making lots of singularity cells. All right. We have to work on Dark Matter Crystal. So stuff like this right here we're producing dark matter crystal. I was like, I think it's producing. What the fuck? But we're not pumping that back into the belt. We're also... Let's just go to the floor we're making dark matter crystal on first. We'll start there. Are you ready for a prediction? I'm ready if you guys are. I just won't look. Maybe we have a chat tomorrow and a specific review stream post-vacation. That would give us time. Yeah, I'm down for that. Absolutely. Are we assuming the blinders are off once you finish the game? Yes. So whenever I have finished the game, I don't know exactly what that will mean. I don't know what the finish line is. But once we have finished the game, all rules are off. I can be backseated on anything. I can be... you can talk to me about mechanics. I'm very interested in hearing about mechanics or solutions that I have missed. Very interested in hearing that stuff. So dark matter residue is probably going to need pumped up too. Very interested in hearing that kind of stuff. Yeah. Absolutely. Predictions game. How do we vote for the next game? I want to slam the Alan Wake vote button. Anybody who is paying to subscribe here on Twitch can vote. I will also tell you, I think in the next couple of days, I'm probably going to open it up to Patreon supporters as well. So if you're like, I don't really want to subscribe on Twitch, I'm already a Patreon supporter. You can just wait a day or two. I'll get it probably by tomorrow. I'll open that up. Just with out of full transparency. Yeah, currently we have a kind of tight race between Amnesia and Alan Wake. And then Little Nightmares and Resident Evil are also there. That sounds terrible. They're also there. They're competing as well. They're also there. Is having a gift sub count? For now, I'm keeping it to like if you paid to sub this month. I'm probably also eventually going to open it up to if you want to gift a sub, then you can still vote. I don't want to punish people because somebody else gifted them a sub. But could there be a vote for your next Zelda game? No, I don't do votes for Zelda games. I play Zelda games based on what I am most interested in playing. This is really a very strange thing we've done before. Or a strange thing that I've never really done before. Not a lot of voting for the games that I play. I try to just keep it to what I am personally very excited to play. But for spooky season, sometimes that changes. Prime subs count? Prime subs count. Yep. Prime subs count. You don't actually have to pay for that one. You can make Jeffrey Bezos pay. Okay, so you don't have power yet. Let's get you hooked up. Let's get another power line over here. Hyrule is a monarchy anyway. What do we think? I'm probably going to need to increase dark matter residue, but we're going to be up to like 90 of these things per minute once we hit this. 3 times the current amount. Voting blind because I know nothing about this game. This is the one exception where we vote and make him suffer. No, you don't need to make me suffer. Ipsa East, thanks for the subscription. Do you have a vote for one of these 4 games? Resident Evil 4, Little Nightmares, Amnesia the Bunker. You get to pick my next game that I play. I love your Blueprints playthrough. Yo, we haven't even talked about it today. Thank you. Thank you, first off. That's really sweet of you. We haven't even talked about the enormous... I mean, we can't say too much, but, you know, the enormous Blueprints episode yesterday. Enormous both in terms of length and in terms of ramifications. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Will you be wearing a heart rate sensor? You better believe I will if we play Amnesia. That's for sure. Okay, so I think we need more dark matter residue. Yeah, so that is, I think, below us. On episode 13 of your blind playthrough on YouTube, I feel like watching you live is a spoiler. It might be. It might be. Look away. Look away. Yeah, we got to make a couple more of these. Unfortunately, our power is really going to suffer as we add each one of these. Let's at least quadruple our production here. Remember, when in doubt, vote Amnesia? I didn't say that. No one said that, Carly. No one said that. Not a single person has said that. Well, I guess you've said it, but that doesn't... I said it, and I'll say it again. You read the comment out loud, so I guess you did say it. Damn. Caught on a technicality. Listen, it is fun for me to watch you guys want me to suffer. It is fun. It's not as much fun to suffer, but it is fun to watch the glee on you guys' fucking faces as I suffer for your entertainment. I forgot to change the camera. Thank you for the heads up. It's payback? Because I make you guys... Are you complimenting me at the same time as you're roasting me? Are you saying watching my gameplay normally is painful for you? So now I have to suffer? Is that what you're doing? Can you actually see our faces? I can. I can see your faces. Some of you guys watch stream in the nude, and I am here to tell you that I can tell. What I should have done there is actually said, some of you guys watch the stream while high, and I'm here to tell you that I can tell. That would have been funnier. Instead, I made it weird. Don't huh me. I'm not the one watching stream nude. You made me suffer for this voting quote-unquote system. Oh, Evo. It's Mars, isn't it? It's Mars. Which of us are nude right now, Ryan? I don't know. You guys tell me. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me. If you ever watch stream nude, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. That crosses a line I don't need to know about. Don't tell me. I'm not interested in finding out. Can we get a countdown for the space elevator? I love that idea. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. Okay, are these all green? You're green. You are still waiting on residue. So I think we need even more dark matter crystal residue. Am I watching nude right now? You'll never know. I'm not saying I do or don't, but bodies are natural things and should not be feared. Guys, pass the word. Burrito Salad watches stream nude. 100%. 100%. I mean, bodies are natural things. I'm not afraid if you're nude. I'm afraid if you being nude has weird reasoning. Be nude all you want, but if you're being nude and watching stream and there's a reason for that, then I'm weirded out. It's not weird until you make it weird. If a person is choosing to watch my stream nude for weird reasons, I don't think it's weird when I call it out. I think it's weird from the start. I think it's weird from the go. I also don't... it's not like I'm sitting here being like, I bet we have a huge proportion of people watching this stream right now who are engaging with it in an inappropriate matter of some sort. It's just that, like, in a large, not that this is a large stream, but in a large enough, like, sample size. The same way that I know some of you have watched this stream on the toilet because people need to shit. Somebody's watched the stream naked. What if I'm choosing to be nude and happen to stumble across your stream and stayed? I don't want to know about it. I don't want to fucking know about it. Welcome in, by the way. What an incredible first-time chat. I want you to know that I'm nude underneath my clothes. Gasp. Okay, I think we're starting to potentially compile some dark matter residue. Why are you idle? You were idle in a weird way. Why were you idle? It's 150 per minute. So we should be producing... I should probably be checking on that. Look at the ratios. We should be producing 450 a minute. Yeah, we've got more than 5. We've got 7. So 7 times 100 is 700. So technically I could run one more dark matter crystal machine if these are all running all the time. They look to be doing so. So let's do one more. I could probably add even more than that. Am I keeping up in terms of diamonds? So far I'm keeping up in terms of diamonds. Whoa, I can only... Oh, hold up. I just realized. I can only pipe 600 cubic meters. So we're going to be limited on output before too long. Right? Got 8 machines. 7 machines? We got 7 machines. Got 7 machines. So 4 of these dark matter crystal machines is all we can support off one pipe. So really, this would be a great candidate for summer slooping. Great candidate for summer slooping. Anyways. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's make one more of these. Is my power going to hold up? Hi, Cassie. How's it going? Power may or may not hold up. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. We shall see. Surface is too uneven. One more. Oh my god, I definitely had a question I was going to ask you guys, but I don't even remember what it was. I had a question I was going to ask you guys, but I don't remember what it was. He forgar. I know. I always think about something to talk about on stream, and then if I don't write it down, away it goes. Away it goes. Let's think. What are the usual suspects? The usual suspects right now are like cross-country stories. I don't think there's anything particularly new to talk about on that front. L stories. I don't know that there's particularly anything new to talk about on that front. Shit stories. Shits have been very normal. Very regular, very normal. Piss v breast milk. No new updates there. I mean, do you have a hard on today? A hard cutoff today. I do have a hard cutoff today. I do have a hard cutoff. 3:30. I don't have a hard. I do have a hard cutoff. Turds L. Kingsley scaring himself with farts games. How's Meg's new job going? She likes it a lot. Yeah, it's going really well, which I'm really glad about. Let's go see where we can. Let's check on the top, and then the next thing we can do is we can go get summer sloops and chuck them somewhere else if we need to. Yeah, so Meg switched jobs a couple months ago, and she likes it a lot, which is very good for both of us. Yeah, she works normal hours, which is great. We get to generally have dinner together, except for the fact that cross country is kind of ruining that right now. I forgot to mark this as left overflow. So we have 37 of those. Should I let my mustache grow out or should I shave it? I think you should grow it out. I think you should try it. It's still dark matter crystal we're waiting on here. Yikes. So I think we really should summer sloop. Where do I have summer sloops? I think we have some on our like steel or something. Let's just go all the way over there. Let's go all the way over to our steel and get... Actually, first, let's go put our AI expansion servers in. Grow it out and go to the wedding in Ryan's place. Check all those in. Beautiful. Then we'll just wait on balls drives. Balls drives. Ah! So somewhere over here I have... Ooh, looks like right here maybe. Is this the summer sloop or is this the... No, that's just power shards. I have power shards, or sorry, summer sloops somewhere over here. For something that I was making that I really cared about. That I really needed extra of. I feel like it could be steel. Probably this right here. Probably this blue. Never mind. From a distance, you looked a lot different in terms of... We're actually still not producing enough steel, apparently. Maybe. May I see the map? I don't remember what you've explored. All of it. We literally put radars on every single inch of the map. All of it. Ignore me if you've talked about this already. Is your next stream game going to be the winner of the vote, or are you planning on also starting another game next week after Satisfactory? Great question. No, I haven't really talked about this. Here's the plan. Whatever wins this vote, I will play in October. However, we also have like 1 to 2 one-off spooky, scary games that I am interested in and willing to play in October that aren't even a vote. They're just small, short, probably one-stream games that I think I will probably be adding into the mix in October. Let's look at a calendar. Let's look at a calendar. By the way, exclamation subwar in chat. You can totally... Oh my God, I just got a new photo of my daughter at daycare. Oh my God. She's the cutest thing of all time. Toontown win? I don't know. I don't know about that one. All right, let's look at the calendar. So this week, my voice just cracked. We're finishing Satisfactory. Next week, I'm actually out of town Monday through Saturday. So no streams next week at all. We get back. My first stream would probably be around the 29th or 30th of September, which means we'd still have a chance to vote there. And I don't know what I'll play then. I don't know what I'll do for those streams. Maybe it'll be something else. I'm not like, in a different spooky game. I'm not really planning on starting a new playthrough of anything. And then from there, we're into October proper. And then I mentioned this the other day to some other people, so I'll mention it now too. We're probably going to try and figure out a charity stream for November. Chat, front seat question, where the fuck are my summer sloops? Does anybody know? If you know any information about where my summer sloops are, I swear to God I had some over here. I feel like it was this, though. I feel like it was steel beams. Stream the wedding for us. I'm sure Nick won't mind. Next week I'll be productive at work. The waiting for you in the wild? Well, that's probably true. That's probably true. Didn't you find a box full of them? I found 4, and I used them already. I love how much this area has changed since we started. Holy shit. Kind of cool to look at. You built it. How would we know where they are? I don't know. Some of you guys pay more attention to what I'm doing than I do, which is it's not really hard. I'm just saying I don't sometimes pay a lot of attention. You want to know how to tell? Sure. Absolutely. Front and see me. Will they show up on this? That would be weird, right? Purple gas from the machine. Okay. I don't know that we have any over here. Let's take a look, though. Purple gas. I knew there was some visual indicator. If you are farting purple gas, you should see a doctor. I'll be honest, I have no idea what a summer sloop is. A summer sloop is a wondrous thing which can help you double the output that your machine creates without costing any extra resources. I'm not seeing any over here. There may be some over here. If they did, that would be a little weird. I haven't been over here in fucking forever. But I think I got them out of our FICSIT stuff. What the hell is your skate park? Exactly what you just said. It's just a skate park. Any more deconstruct crates? That's definitely possible. We could do that. I know I have them somewhere in our factory. I just don't know. It's probably on our actual bus. It's been too long since I looked. And maybe it's somewhere out in the wild, like making something, but I kind of doubt it. No, I definitely have. I think I have some on our Illumina solution, right? Or did I just overclock that? Could be over at our like plastic and rubber factory. Okay, we're looking for purple. We're looking for purple smoke. Feel free to yell at me if you find purple smoke. Kind of all caught up in. Hmm. God, the particle accelerators are so dope to look at. So these just have a sort of purple glow to them, so they don't actually have them. It's just a normal purple glow. All right, well. We're making these at a rate of 10 per minute, and we need 130 more. So that's 2 hours worth of time, which honestly makes it pretty fucking close. And that's assuming these guys have the dark matter crystals that they always need, which this one is currently idle. Uh-oh. This is why we need more summer sloops. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is take these, go chuck them on this for now. Maybe I should go get them. Fuck, this is a problem. We're going to need to make more dark matter. Ooh, whoa. I have an idea. There's one specific place where we are creating extra dark matter crystal, but not plugging it back into the belt. 130 divided by 10 a minute equals... Yep, never mind. I did the math so wrong. 13 minutes. The problem is that I'm not actually making... keeping them running all the time. So I think we'll be fine, and we'll probably be done in around the next 30 minutes or so. But here, right here, this is creating dark matter crystal. I think what we should actually do here is try this. Let's try plugging this back into the belt. Okay, so let me walk you through this. This is a design I'm really proud of. So in order to make super P oscillators, exclamation cams in the chat, you require some dark matter crystals. However, you produce dark matter residue, which is what you use to make dark matter crystals. So if we use a couple summer sloops, then you make more dark matter residue than you need for dark matter crystals. Meaning, if you loop so that makes superposition oscillators. It also makes the thing that then makes dark matter crystals. So when we make these dark matter crystals, we can feed them back into the same line that feeds the machine. We also have excess. The excess go this way into this awesome sink and to get turned into coupons. However, before we do that, we can actually take this stuff and feed them back into the belt. So that right there is extra that's getting into the coupons. So what we should do instead is actually make this a priority splitter. Sorry, programmable splitter. Programmable splitter. That's not lined up. With any going on the right. Oh my god, is this going to work? Because that's the priority. And then left going with overflow. And so it doesn't need, it can just be a smart splitter. It can just be a smart splitter, but I've already made it. So then anything that goes this way will have only come this way because this is full. This can just be a smart splitter. I already forgot it. Okay. Frankly, this would be another place I would really like to shove a couple extra summer sloops. Because it would make it nice for producing a bunch of extra dark matter residue. So what we're gonna do instead of this is actually run a merger here that goes this way. Then goes like this. Would this be a priority merger? It maybe should be. No, it doesn't matter because we have an overflow. We have an overflow at the awesome sink, so it'll always run. If both of these lines back up, then this will run, which it should never happen, but whatever. Okay. I mean, I guess we should go. We should probably check on our power, and if our power's fine, we could go get summer sloops. Our power's fine. We're chilling. We're gonna beat the game. We could also set up teleporters, but why do you have no fuel? Oh, that's where they are. They're on our singularity cells. Now, unfortunately, aren't our singularity cells also used for these right here? They are. Okay, so I have 2 extra summer sloops. We have 101. We need 99 more. Hi, Just Ked. I know I'm more than 3 years behind here, but because you are live, I have to say I just had to stop 7 minutes into episode 6 of your Hollow Knight playthrough so I can watch Silksong next. Hi, Just Ked. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing today? So I think if we put the extra 2 here, we make 250 dark matter residue a minute, which gets used by these diamonds to get turned into, it'll feed this, then it'll start going this way to feed the actual dark matter crystalline. Which should then feed the, there it is. Feed the thingies that we're making, the ballistic warp drives. How many hours do you have in the save? Around 260. Around 260. So this line should be backing up. It is beautiful. Let's fucking go. We're kind of waiting on nuclear pasta to make these things work better. Our nuclear pasta production is not particularly great. One of my favorite names in the game, by the way. Nuclear pasta. Cool. These ballistic warp drives are mostly, I don't know. I just dumped a bunch of dark matter crystal in there. I hope this is enough dark matter crystal to keep it running. You're also missing a different item. Whatever, it's superposition oscillators. Oh boy. That's pretty fast. To beat the game, 268? Thank you. I feel pretty good about it. I've had a lot of fun with this game. You know, I don't want to brag because I don't think I deserve to. But I have played a bunch of other factory games. Like, I am not a factory game noob. I've played other factory games. I love them a lot. Some of my favorites. I guess let's check on nuclear pasta real quick to see if we need to change anything about how we're working there. God, it's crazy that I've gotten this far into the game. I'm almost done with the game. And I really feel like I am I would be drowning without summer sloops. Like I have so few summer sloops and I feel like I would be drowning without them. That's nuts, right? Like, isn't that crazy? If I had any fewer, my whole factory would be running slower. You being aware of manifests from other games was transformational in your setup. Transformational, maybe not positive and transformational, but like transformational. So I'm gonna add more nuclear pasta, and I will probably power clock or overclock these because I don't think it's actually. I don't believe it is power smart to have fewer machines with more power shards, and we're kind of close on power. So let's get like 5 machines running rather than 2 machines running overclocked 250%. It's a little crazy, yeah. Yeah. Has anybody else who played this game felt like they were? Has anybody felt like they were drowning in summer sloops? I have not felt like that at any point. I feel like they've always been just barely enough. Use them very wisely, which is great. I think that's like an amazing balance thing because they're kind of game breaking. I mean, they're a huge crutch, you know? Champion meant manifolds. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I was like, manifests. I need more. I finished in about 220 hours, got burned out trying to build a lot of nuclear plants, trying to deal with the waste. We have not messed with the waste. And I'm a little bummed we have not yet figured out more advanced nuclear. Fuck it. If we beat the game today, we might come back to... I don't know. It kind of depends. We might come back tomorrow and see what we would need to do. Oh my god. If we beat the game today, I have a perfect idea. It takes a fucking 1,000. Jesus Christ. Never mind. Can I say something without being spoilery? It's about the alien power augmenter. I don't know if you can say it without being spoilery. That kind of more depends on what you're saying and how you're saying it. I will say, for now, we're still in a no backseating for like another day, for another like hour. So if there is a possibility that it is backseating, I'd say wait like an hour, and by that I mean wait until we beat the game, which will probably be hopefully very soon. And then go for it. All right, let's get these powered up. I forgot that I did not power them up. Power pole. We need these 2. This is only 4 machines, so we really need a couple more. If you're watching this right now and you're a Satisfactory fan, is there something you've been waiting 200 hours to tell me? Shammy, it sounds like yes. Zarin has something to say. Yes. That was Tarkov, right? The golden cock, yes. We could plug our whole factory into an awesome sink and see how many coupons we could get. We've got like 150 total right now, I think. So we're not like crazy. We're missing Quickwire. I know that's in a dimensional depot because I put it in the other day. Why is it going so slowly into a dimensional depot is the question. Yes. Would you change anything on your bus if you started over? I would. Yes. I like this design a lot. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not perfected. I also don't think it's necessarily an amazing design for this game, but I'm very happy I went with it. I would change things, though. My transportation system between floors is kind of fucked. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, and probably teleporters is the answer, but I don't really want to wait until this late in the game to get them. The little bouncy pads on the back, that's not it. That's for sure. I would probably find a way to... I think especially... One thing that I think would help in an immense way is... How do I walk through this? Okay. Let me talk through this. So, I need to check on Quickwire at the same time. One thing I ended up finding is that having one item per floor is a waste of space. Especially early on when your factory is only... Like I have this belt. This bus blueprint. It looks like... God damn it, my game is breaking right now. This, right there. The blue thing on screen. This is like one, bus block. At the beginning of my vertical bus, the factory was only like 2 or 3 of those blocks wide. And so I thought to myself, oh yes, per floor, I will build one item. However, eventually that did not make sense because it ended up being 7 blocks wide. And so you have a shit ton of space. So eventually I backfilled. Circuit boards are built here, but also we added... is this more circuit boards? Okay, this is more circuit boards. That's a bad example. On this one, we built... what is this? Is this rotors or stators? This is computers. This is another bad example. I just eventually doubled my computer building here. On some of the floors, I added second items. And I think that's more space conscious. And the vertical space, it does take you forever to sort of go between them. So, is this where I'm adding Quickwire? It is. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. We're gonna overclock the shit out of you. I don't know. There's probably other things I would change about it so that we can finally get some fucking Quickwire in here. Because we do not have enough. The other thing we could do here is this. We could go... we could go... Dimensional depot right here. Merger... right there. Put one of you right there. Overflow goes left. Overflow goes right. There we go. That's better. That's better. Way better. Okay. Now this floor, never mind, this is also a bad example. Yeah. I also think eventually, one of the reasons I think this is actually, let's talk about why I think this is a bad way to play the game. Eventually, by the time you get to Mark 5 and Mark 6 conveyor lifts, they're so fucking expensive. And every floor that I have in my factory right now requires, every single floor, and each blueprint has 2 of these floors. Every single floor requires something like 60 times probably... I don't know the math. Actually, I can just do this. How many time crystals? 264? So around 1,000, and at the top floors it takes 1,700 time crystals, and also a lot of other things too. And that's way too fucking much. That's too much. It actually became such a hindrance to stick to the pattern rather than rather than an advantage that I had the pattern. Like, Mark 5 was maybe cost effective. Mark 6 was not. Especially the amount of time it took to fucking... I wish this game had an upgrade blueprint option or an upgrade option of some sort. Like, if I could, on the map, select all of the buildings that I wanted to upgrade from Mark 5 to Mark 6, I would shit my pants with excitement. I cannot tell you how excited I would be. That'd be amazing. But instead, I've had to spend probably like 20 to 30 hours manually updating stuff. And it's been fine. I've done it in my free time, but... Okay, while we're here, let's go quickly check. Do we not have enough copper powder here? This is for the nuclear pasta. Are you still filling up? You're still filling up. Okay. Let's go check how many ballistic warp drives we have. Upgrade factory button requires 250,000 time crystals. Yeah, I don't know how... you're so right that, like, if you were to upgrade it and you had to pay the cost to upgrade it, it would be... You could never have that much in your inventory, so it would be fucking pointless. But I don't know. There's got to be a better way to upgrade stuff. We're at 171. How is my power holding up? The real question is, are we going to run out of... Let's go take the teleporter and find out. Are we going to run out of... Oh, shit. We're out of singularity warp drives. Fuck. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to chuck these in here. Oh, I forgot none of those are going to go this way. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. We don't have enough singularity cells in order to actually teleport. I need to teleport to my nuclear setup, but I don't have the... And it's still nuclear pasta that is the problem. I don't have the singularity cells to do that. Okay, we have to fix nuclear pasta so that we can then teleport to nuclear. I want to see how big our trash can is, how full our trash can is. Numbers now, we're at like 171, Jamie. Okay. Right here. Is this whole belt upgraded? Because if it's not, we should double check that. Upgraded. Okay. Yoink. Are you gonna watch some videos once you're finished? It sounds like we're kind of deciding on some. It sounds like spoilery chat on Discord is deciding on some videos that I could watch. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to... Here's the things I'm looking forward to learning about the game. I'm looking forward to seeing how other people... Like, I'm sure there's stuff that I just have solved differently than other people. Or, like, than the average player. When, in a game like this, like... A lot of times the just general, like, community will solve a specific problem differently. Because one person... Like... Because anybody who watches any YouTube videos on Satisfactory has seen it solved one way. And so you all just do it. That's what happens in Factorio all the time. So my guess is there's some like very common solutions to some stuff in this game that I just have not used because I have not. I'm looking forward to figuring out what those are. I don't know. Maybe I hope there will be some of that stuff. I'm looking forward to just beating the game to see what Ada has to say to me, you know? I'm sure she'll have some sassy shit to say. That one? There we go. I don't know. What else? I can't think of... it's been so long. It's been a year. What else am I like? I don't know the... What else am I looking forward to finding out about this game? I want to know if Earth is actually still standing. Slash who I'm doing all this work for if it isn't Earth. Have you played any other coffee stain games? I actually did play Goat Simulator. I played a small amount of Goat Simulator back in the day. Thank you for your splendid work. Unfortunately, we have decided to eliminate your position. Please leave all company assets at your desk. Yeah, we got to do this for the puppies and kittens. No spoilers is real. I played the first save of mine, ignoring every social that had to do with the game as far as spoilers go. Yeah. I think it's an interesting experiment for factory games, especially because they tend to have such a strong community, and the solutions are shared communally as well. That it really can be like a major undertaking to try. Oh shit. To try to not come up with a solution that you've come up with for everything problem in the game. I think we just add 2 more of these, dude. I don't know that that's particularly like, you know, recommended as a method of playing. But it is interesting. Thanks for all your patience. Holy shit, if you're still watching at this point, and if you're watching on YouTube right now, oh my god. Here on Twitch chat, we've at least had, you know, communal conversations to get us through. If you're 160 episodes in on YouTube, you have run an ultra marathon getting through this playthrough.